Welcome to Twisted Monday. Today, we're doing something that is going to be a crowd pleaser for a very, very small crowd. And it should probably involve turning off the music so that I don't get copyright claimed. I have to spend days editing out the music. Hate when that happens. But we done Augur, we done Axel. The third one is Club Kid. Inexplicably a vehicle that people like, because I hate it. So, yeah, we're gonna have a rough time. No one's gonna be happy. But we're all gonna stay tuned and make the most of it. Because we've all been waiting for this moment.
I'm crushing Calypso's twisted party with my mighty disco ball and my smilin' stylin' micro car. No one at this shindig stands a chance once I cruise my way into that fly blimp. There'd better be some eggnog at my winner's bash. See you in the mosh pit.
See, eggnog for the season. I assume Kid is meant to be ironic, as he's clearly like 45 years old. Looks like John Madden. But he is indeed Club Kid. And, well, it's time. We got him going. I mean, if I'm only going to do one run, it has to be the most painful run.
Welcome.
Obviously.
Twisted Metal.
Shut up, Calypso. We have work to do. I should probably have downloaded, like, a bunch of terrible Eurotrash music because it's Club Kid. Got a real club scene going. Would have made the most sense, but, didn't seem worthy of any additional work, this playthrough here. Let's get Mr. Grimm locked down. So here's why I hate Club Kid. His special is a nightmare. But we have access to the special. So this run is actually slightly less of a nightmare than when we aren't playing as Club Kid. I have found a loophole. See, like, the reason I hate Manslaughter is because Manslaughter is very, very slow and unpleasant to play as with my playstyle. So, that's why everyone loves Manslaughter. Torment me. But Club Kid, I hate when the AI uses the vehicle. Now that I get to use it, it's actually not that horrible. Hey, and it's a favorite car of one of my big supporters. Thus, I also win. Barely got that out of the clutches of Mr. Grimm. He was almost invincible. Okay, he wouldn't have been invincible. He just would have had a lot more HP than he ought to have. There. Now he's dead. Instead of that. Haven't been abusing my special. Haven't been doing anything particularly well so far. The beginning of this game is laughably easy. And Club Kid is especially well suited to it. We're actually going to have an easy time for a while. And then we'll stop having an easy time. But for now, all's well. Might as well drop my special all over the place because enemies cannot escape from it. As noted, this is an inspiration for multiple specials that appeared in Twisted Metal 4. Mr. Zombies and Orbitals. They both have gravitational pulls on their specials, and they've been balanced such that they're actually pretty cool. Warthog's a little imbalanced. Frankly, a tad overpowered. You don't particularly want to see him as an enemy, but we're going to. Probably very often. Someone mentioned the ridiculous look of this car. Big smiley face, which is, I feel, more of a hippie thing, but there's already a hippie character. So I guess not. Clearly this game would know its hippie stereotypes, or else it wouldn't have made a hippie character. But most importantly is the size of this vehicle. This is a very small vehicle in this game. But it was pointed out when I played as Augur in Twisted Metal 4. It's basically the same character model and stuff, but it was Super Augur. So he was gargantuan compared to all the other competitors. In the same game, in Twisted Metal 4, you can make your own vehicle, and you can build your own Mini Cooper. If you do that, it's like microscopic. It's the size of Microblast, the smallest car in the game. So there's like an inflation issue when it comes to vehicle sizes in Twisted Metal 4. This Mini Cooper is reasonably sized. Not especially mini, but mini enough that we'll get to dodge pretty often. I guarantee there's a health refill that Axel's about to get. But no. I'll get it instead. Oh, now's a perfect time to use this special, which will lock down Axel. Okay, sooner would have been better. Ah, well. But you can see a lot of ways in which Twisted Metal 3 is a, like, beta for Twisted Metal 4. Twisted Metal 3 simply was unfinished. Had a bunch of ideas that they ultimately got to flesh out in the second game that they made. This team. Hey, he finally died. It's a miracle. A lot of the changes they made when they did Twisted Metal 4 were for the better. Personally, I think making all the vehicles, like half the vehicles, basically microscopic, was not beneficial to players or to much of anybody. Snipe everybody with homing missiles. And probably get murdered by Darkseid.
You're not getting off that. Darkseid is returned, and he's out for blood.
If we get him locked down,
Or die.
I can bury him with power missiles, which I should have, yeah, a full arsenal. I haven't outright said it, but you've probably noticed that as we take too much damage, the smiley face on top of Club Kid here ceases to smile. Becomes a sad face with X'd out eyes. Alright. I can move again. Just give Darkseid a taste of his own medicine. Keep him frozen. And he's harmless. He's behind me, isn't he? That did me in. Tragically. But that's legitimately a cool detail that our smiley face gets sad. There aren't really any other vehicles like that in the Twisted Metal series. Change their mood based on how damaged they are. I'm gonna get this out of here so Darkseid is not tempted to go touch it. I'm even gonna do the same with this one. Just in case. You can never be too safe in this game. This obnoxious game. But the AI is horrible. So we're still in the easy part of the game. That unfortunately took way longer than I'd hoped. Hopefully I'm able to manipulate the gimmick for this level to kill everybody instantaneously. Let's find out. Unfortunately, Sweet Tooth is here. Something we can do is use our special to lock all the enemies down where they will be definitely vulnerable to the spaceship laser. And then we're fine. Basically guaranteed. Everyone dies. I got 2 specials, so I'll drop one now. While I head out of here. Drunkenly make my way to a health refill. Although considering this is Club Kid, his weapon of choice probably is not alcohol. You don't need a pacifier if you're going to be consuming alcohol. And Club Kid definitely has himself a pacifier. Alright, everyone's locked down. Let's get away from the central area. Launch the spaceship. Everyone dies. Club Kid gets to basically trivialize that. That gimmick normally is a little RNG based. Oh hey, Mr. Grimm's back. And dancing around. So excited to be back. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Grimm. He's also going to be probably the easiest to kill. I don't think I have nearly enough people in the area of effect for the lightning. People love Mini Coopers. So it's kind of surprising this is the only game with a specific named Mini Cooper vehicle. But they certainly made the most of it. That was a bad plan. So in Twisted Metal 2, everyone is dying for lightning right now. They should get hit down here in the chasm. So I think we're all set. Okay, a lot of them dodged the shot. Ah well. And obviously, can't think of what I was just saying. Brain being fried as it is. Being forced to play as Club Kid. Oh yeah, Twisted Metal 2. When you are in midair, if none of your wheels are touching the ground, you can still accelerate. As though all your wheels were touching the ground. Which is actually extremely useful in grabbing a lot of items that are placed above the ground. In this game, that does not work. Oh, Spectre is probably going for the full health refill. Which I hope has not spawned back in, and I guess he's just... No, that was the full health refill. I hate this game. But, yeah, that's gonna happen. At least I can kill Roadkill. And summon Sweet Tooth. I feel like Twisted Metal 2 is balanced around allowing you to accelerate in midair. So it basically works just fine. I feel most people think that Twisted Metal 2 is by far the best in the series. So if anyone says that its mechanics are abnormally good, they're likely to be agreed with. I have noted a mixed opinion on Twisted Metal 2. Still, overall, pretty big fan of that game. I am swerving wildly. I should probably focus up and finally kill Spectre here. It worked. One enemy left. And it's a fair fight. I have one life, so too does he. Just lock him down with my special. It's infuriating. Uh-oh. Looks like I can hurt myself with the explosion on the whirlpool. I just don't get sucked into the whirlpool. I tend not to like Small Brawl very much. Personally. It's fine, but of all the Twisted Metals, it's gotta be my least favorite. I do consider Twisted Metal 3 to be a strong contender for the worst in the series, but it has a lot of charm. And some actually solid mechanics. It's weird. There's no, like, objective best or worst. It's all over the place. So I need all my lives back because we're out of the easy part of this game. L2, R2, select. L2, L1. Obviously, very easy to remember. So what I want to do is turn off the frame limiter, so I don't have to spend as much time keeping this remembered. Perfect. Oh, there's another loading screen. Whoosh. So I'm going to do one legit attempt at this. And when I almost certainly get game overed by Minion, I will then start using save states to get through this in a reasonable amount of time. I have beaten this without save states. I do not want this stream to take the entire rest of the day. We don't need a second Twisted Marathon 1 week after I did the first one, so I will make this as easy on myself as I possibly can. This has been happening a lot lately. The emulator is turning skid marks in the road into like these gigantic streaks across the entire environment. They're a little distracting. Uh-oh. I need that. The first phase we should have pretty well under control. Our special very, very well suited to gathering up all the enemies. And the best part is when they're all gathered together, they will go berserk and really just ravenously try to hit you, but they can't aim properly because they're all being spun around in a whirlpool. And they'll all shoot each other accidentally. And the first phase, before the boss is summoned, can go extremely quickly. With just a little bit of luck. Like, yeah, right now, every enemy locked down. No chance of hitting me. And spraying attacks all over the place. Randomly. Unfortunately, Axel's going to get a health refill. But Roadkill sure ain't. That'll do. But now I'm about to die. There we go. Right on cue. There should be mods to put the various vehicles into each Twisted Metal game. So that you could play as, like, Club Kid in Twisted Metal Black. Most of those would be horrible. Just the mechanics are so different. It wouldn't even make sense, but it'd still be amusing. There are game shard codes to play as every single Twisted Metal Black vehicle in Twisted Metal Head-On, because they all appear in Twisted Metal Lost. So you can transfer that version into the main Twisted Metal Head-On game. And test your skills there. If you want. I guess that could be something to try, but it's Game Shark codes. Game Shark codes do not work particularly well on the emulator that I'm using to play Head-On. There's also the entirety of Harbor City that has been gradually restored by fans to varying degrees. I've been meaning to check out, because that is kind of interesting. It's basically another Twisted Metal game that I haven't played yet. A very incomplete Twisted Metal game. Nonetheless, worth a look. But it is locked in a Discord that I haven't bothered to go join and check out. I think Hammerhead just got a health refill. I thought I had grabbed the one from that part of the street. Could be mistaken, though. It's hard to keep track. And health refills respawn at seemingly random intervals, so you never really know. Minion. Here's where Club Kid fails as a vehicle, utterly. Minion, when you're at full health, can two-shot you with a special that is basically guaranteed to hit from any distance. So you are at a ridiculously severe disadvantage throughout the entirety of this fight, and there's not much you can do about it. Besides, employ all the cheapest, most obnoxious strategies you can think of. And just hope for the best. No specials built up? There we go. That's where my special is. Special is, of course, very good at locking everybody down. Minion being no exception. Although, let's try our special on Minion and see how much of an exception he is. There's me taking a shot to the face. For some reason, Minion can sort of pull out of the whirlpool. Slowly. It clearly disrupts his movement. But it does not lock him down the way it does every other vehicle. So I have 1 life left. Minion has a lot of HP. I don't like the look of this. Hey. Someone, coming into chat from Mexico, apparently. That's good news. Which we need. Because there's my game over. Yeah. Our efficacy as a vehicle has reached its limits. You know a vehicle is underpowered when I have the London password memorized. And for the record, someone went back and looked, and when I played Twisted Metal 3 during the marathon, it inexplicably turned my difficulty down to Cream Puff when I had not done so at the beginning of the playthrough. Someone went back and checked. I definitely was not on the lowest difficulty at the start of that playthrough, but possibly the passwords I used bumped my difficulty down. Not sure why. But I'm pretty sure that will not happen this time. Even though I will be using passwords extensively from this point onwards. I'm going to try and avoid using passwords by using save states instead. But also I forget to use save states pretty often, even when I have access to them. Mr. Grimm seemed to have been getting pulled through the wall, and thus not moving at all. Oh, no, you don't? Oh, he still had the momentum. I hate this game. There's like no way to stop someone when they're going for a health refill. The only way to do it is to grab the health refill long before they could possibly have gotten to it. And the only way to do that is to know that it has spawned in advance. It's an infuriating system. Just the one change that could make this game so much better. Just be a matter of making the enemies less thirsty for health refills. Okay, 1 enemy down. Oh, health refill that I need. More importantly, need everyone else not to have. A lot of mid-tempo bongos fans in the chat. And why wouldn't they be? It's a temp track that they slapped together because they used the best tracks in the game for the Transylvania level. So obviously, it's perfect, and everyone should love it. It's the Club Kid of music. Gotta be a health refill, yep. Recognize that behavior a mile away. Up. Rolled myself. Outlaw's one who will definitely go berserk if we lock Outlaw and Thumper together. Just shackle them with the special. And then Outlaw will shock the hell out of Roadkill, I guess. Thumper's already dead. So yeah, I think that went pretty well. There's a health refill available. Damn it all. I can stop one of them. Now, I'm gonna die because Outlaw keeps manually detonating all of my remote bombs. Okay. Here's where we save state. Even though I have no HP, I have all my lives. There he is. I did manage to hurt him a little bit. My plan was to wait for health refills, but best laid plans have gone awry. There's his special. He's got it lined up, which is quite the death sentence. Excuse me. Nothing available. One last place I can check. In practice, I went over that ramp there, and I flew into space. Let's see if it happens again. No, not at all. I flew over Big Ben after hitting that ramp. Just gravity broke down because of the angle from which I hit the ramp and the speed, I guess. I kind of wish I had recorded it, but I can't make it happen again. Pizzerato has recognized my Carnival music, which is pretty awesome. There's no cut too deep to get it past everyone in chat. Big Bunyan Ride. That's what I should have included. But I didn't. I do have some restraint. I can sort of pull this out if I'm very lucky. I mean, with my specials back, I wouldn't actually have to be all that lucky. Let's go find... Oh, he got a health refill. Never mind. Instead, this is actually very bad. Yeah, all my weapons. He's still just fine. No refills available for me. He might know more than I do, though. No, there's nothing to worry about. Oh god, he's right behind me. Ugh. This is why we have save states. To cheat. If he gets a health refill, it's all over. I was pretty much done for as soon as that happened. We just don't want to see me go through the fight part of this level a trillion times, I hope. Because I will be depriving you of that opportunity. I do have a plan for full playthroughs with Minion. Obviously. So it has to happen eventually. But, no time to worry about that now. The plan is a long way away from fruition, especially with how long this battle is likely to take. At least this version of Minion is susceptible to free shots. That corner was tenacious. It would not let go of me. Gotta make sure he doesn't touch that. And I am going to check the third health refill location just in case. Nothing. Subway is an excellent place to ambush him. Okay, I think we're actually in good shape. There we go. Had him locked down. And just barely swerved his accuracy away from my hitbox. Using my special. So that he could not kill me. Still, I hate that fight. It's not going to get any easier. The whole rest of the game is quite difficult for Club Kid. You have a request for a fan kill? I'll go for the radar kill first. Because if we don't get the satellite quickly enough, the AI will. They already took out the billboard, so they were going for it. They just overshot it. Went right through the billboard. Got Warthog. Hate that guy. I got myself. Which is fine because there's a full health refill available. I do want to get that off the field as quickly as possible. Needed to take it away one way or another. I think that was Flower Power who just died. Now we need this, which is not going well. That was a rude trick. They definitely tried to drop the napalm into the fan. It didn't work, and why do I still not have my remote bomb? Bah. Can't really set off the floor for a fan kill. I don't have that remote bomb. I grabbed it. Like it wasn't there anymore. I guess Roadkill might have grabbed it while he was trying to come get me. It seemed like I grabbed it, but whatever. Game disagrees. We can use napalms to do it instead, but that's way harder. And let's see. Okay, the fan is still covered. And yeah, he's already out of there. I've literally never done this except with... Oh, hey, I just did it. I've only ever done it with the remote bombs before, but yeah, napalms work. Which I knew. I've seen the AI use napalms to do it plenty of times. But they have an advantage. of me lying in wait. And they know it. Glorious. I'm gonna try leaving whirlpools by the edge. See if that does anything for me. I mean, it's gonna kill roadkill. Which I guess is an adequate solution to the problem of roadkill. Hell yes. I guess we're still doing challenges. Like from the marathon. Those were fun. So, I am glad to indulge any ridiculous thing people want to see. To the best of my ability. This is a okay enough place to fight. Last enemy, but there will be respawns. Is the radar dish available again? No. It does respawn eventually, but it takes so long. I never bother going for it a second time. No health refills. Nothing much of anything. Bumper's behavior is very strange. Like, he's doing the Twisted Metal 4 thing. Where he's seemingly stuck in a loop. I don't know why. I've never seen the AI do this, but I have seen the AI do all sorts of unique, inexplicable things on this level specifically. I don't know why, but the AI kind of breaks anytime I play this level. Here we go. This should be lethal. And then there's more, of course. Never enough enemies in Twisted Metal 3. Frozen. Ooh, one of them is Mr. Grimm. It's good. I have no weapons, though. That's not good. Mr. Grimm not going for specials that I laid down, and thus not dying. Here's what everyone's about to go for. I got it first. I know this game's AI well enough that I know that the health refill by the fan is available right now. This game is so beginner unfriendly. Like, there it is. There's the health refill that he was going for. This is a nightmare to play blind. Because you don't know what the AI is doing. It's just confusing. And then eventually you start to recognize certain AI patterns, which you can react to and minimize the frustration that this game is constantly trying to subject you to. Lay down a whirlpool, leave the tomb, and launch the lightnings on a completely captive audience that cannot escape. No one died. I guess they all have way too much HP. That's unfortunate. It's Augur, and I think Hammerhead. It's someone else who has too much HP. Had the right idea. Did everything properly. Still couldn't gimmick my way out of this. Now where are they? Surprised Outlaw survived. 2 direct lightning strikes like that. Our specials did kill everybody, it looks like. Yep, excellent. Whirlpool on sand. Guess that makes it quicksand. The deadliest thing in the world, according to 90s cartoons. This game kind of works on 90s cartoon logic, so fair enough. That was brutal. Yeah, they're definitely going for a Doppler effect, where sound changes based on your position relative to that sound. And it's very badly done. There's another life down. If the lightning has respawned, we should be just fine. I'd say there's a good chance the lightning has respawned. There it is. Just try and get everyone down here. Even if they were to theoretically get a health refill, that would be fine. Oh, Thumper left. So I guess I have to fight Thumper. Actually, I can still gimmick Thumper, because it only took 1 lightning to kill everybody. So I will save this. Lure Thumper where I want him. Not actually do any combat. Because that is how Twisted Metal is meant to be played. No combat allowed. Just gotta hope Thumper wanders back here. Don't know why he left in the first place. He survived. Quite handily, actually. And the tomb is proving to be a horrible place to do combat. Fortunately, we got this thing. And indeed, we get it. Thumperhead got it. That would have been a nightmare. As we saw when we played as Thumper, he's very powerful. Not to be underestimated. We are going to need our lives back. So, that's a ridiculous combo. L1, circle, start, triangle, left. Just keep that in mind. Probably should have written it down in chat. I think I got this. L1, circle, start, triangle, left. Haha! I legit did that from memory. Spoilers, I probably will have to do it from memory at least once more. We are certainly not home free yet. But this level does have 5 simultaneous enemies, which we can use to our advantage. Turn them all against each other by tethering them together inside the whirlpool. You've seen it before. It's still super effective. There we go. Oh, someone died. It's too bad because they're going to respawn. Had to use basically all available resources. Mr. Grimm is not going to stand a chance. So at least there's that. And here we go. Try and group up a bunch of enemies. There's 3 of them. That is a bunch, by most objective measures. Oh, I died. With a lightning still in stock. That is bad news. A lot of very efficient, powerful resources just went to waste. And all these enemies with extremely low HP left are likely to be a big pain. Firestarter escaped my whirlpool effortlessly. Now everyone's going for the health refill. And the worst part is when multiple people are going for the health refill, it's literally impossible to stop them all. You can stop one and that's it. So there is nothing I can do. Just wait for a special to come back. Hope for the best. Despite the extremely high number of enemies remaining, they just refuse to group up, which is what I desperately need. That'll do. But last life with the final boss, still not spawned. This has gone horribly. Mr. Grimm has full HP. Miserable. It's not even difficult, just obnoxious. Hi, Warthog. Thank you for showing me that you still have an impossibly large HP pool that never seems to dwindle. I don't know why I'm bothering to continue. We need way more resources than this to really stand a reasonable chance against Primeval. There's another health refill available? I hate this game. Still. And I especially hate Club Kid. But we knew that going in. So yeah, this is not going to go well. Once again, one legit attempt, and when I get a game over seconds from now, we will start using save states. But I do need that game over to legitimately occur. Should probably just make it happen manually. Drop the special. It's clearly doing me a lot of good. There. Bullied him very impressively. Hate this game. L1 circle start, triangle left. Superb. Well, we got to this point fairly quickly. Now to get stuck here for an hour. Minion is legitimately harder than Primeval, but they're both nearly impossible with this vehicle. That is a gigantic exaggeration. They're both very needlessly difficult with this vehicle. I honestly don't know why I had so much trouble with the enemy phase in my first attempt there. Definitely should not have lost all my lives before Primeval was even spawned in. I don't know why I can't seem to touch the lightning pickup. Ironically getting tasered over it. And there. Now everyone can die. And hopefully does so soon. Pretty good start. While they're occupied, I'm gonna go for a health refill. 2. Probably 2. Fire starter's ready to die. Outlaw's ready to kill him. Yes, I should use these lightnings. I don't want to, though. It's literally the only weapon I have right now, though. There. Outlaw's stuck, and therefore, screwed. Survived one attack. And another. Okay. Finished with a bullet. Officer involves shooting.
He goes by the name Primeval. Be careful. He's not as friendly as the other contestants have been.
So we do have lightnings left over. A lightning left over. Better than nothing. That's what, like 4 pips off the health bar? Not the most impressive thing in the world, but it'll do. Couple more of those. We got a dead boss. Oh yeah, save state. Just in case. It's actually going well enough. We might be okay. We do gotta stay safe. In case something like that happens. Health refills available. We gotta make sure he doesn't get them. You shouldn't go for them, but you never know. The AI gets very unpredictable. In my practice run, at around this point in the fight, he just drove into the hole in the middle there. Like, I didn't even really do anything. I was just sort of hanging out in that area. And he drove himself right in. Maybe I should do that again. Hope for the best. Okay, I was at his side for bullying purposes. That was a very clean look at what the driver of Primeval looks like. Some kind of cottage cheese person. Just a lump of really nothing. We are not supposed to see him so closely. Don't know where he's gone specifically, and I don't like losing track of him thusly. Found him. It's right behind me again. Double whirlpools, just firing off random attacks, hoping for the best. At least I got knocked out of the area of effect of where he was. Just get every health refill. That's all I'm worried about right now. None for you. Trying to input shields right now. Shields don't exist in this game. Force of habit. In fact, anytime I play a game that features cars, I try to do shield inputs now. It's a bit of a problem. I expected to get killed sooner. So at least there's that. Do not even think about it, you... I hate this game so much. And he's gonna... yeah. Try to kill me. That's the second time, though, that I did absolutely everything right. And the enemy, through sheer momentum, rolled their frozen body into the health pickup that I was trying to prevent them from getting. So, yeah. I haven't mentioned lately, this game sucks. Has its charms. It's legitimately a bad game. Oh well. That would have been over, too. Now we gotta start from scratch. New behavior is so weird when they're in the whirlpools. Especially bosses. A lot about this game is just nightmarish. More so than any other Twisted Metal game. They've all got their flaws and their problems. I still think Twisted Metal 2012 is the only one that gives this game a run for its money as a potential worst game in the series. That is some tough competition, though. Also, I mentioned that this vehicle, specifically, is very bad. Just having extremely low armor is a bad position to be in. And that is the Club Kid story. This game could really use more boss exploits and stuff. Oh, the health refill's back. Doesn't look like he's going for it, though. He's going for me. This fight is still going. It outlived its welcome like 10 minutes ago. And the worst part is we're not even in a good shape to, like, definitely beat it here. I don't like my odds. But I will use lightning. It's not going to be enough to kill him. Not by a long shot. Okay. Blow up. He didn't die. He's got 1 HP. Let's lock him down. And laugh maniacally as he explodes. Finally.
So, Club Kid, you want to party all night long? Very well. Your wish is granted.
All right, yes, a rave that lasts all night. Where's the mosh pit?
Too bad the rave's in Alaska, where the nights are 8 months long. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
He seemed to legitimately like his wish, so that's something. The endings in this game are also legendarily terrible. But in a humorous, terrible way. For the amount of work it takes to get to these endings, they're a bit of a slap in the face. But there we go. Ugh. Well, that was Club Kid. What else can you say? It only took like an hour. There's that. So, yeah, that's another one of the worst vehicles that you can play through in this game. The special is kind of fun to use, but it wears out its, like, novelty. And then you're stuck playing as him for another hour. And there we go. That's what just happened. You saw it. I did it. We're through it. Now for another bad idea that might not even work, but I'm gonna attempt to stream Carmageddon for the first time. Carmageddon plays in DOSBox, and thus has a tendency to break things on modern hardware. But we gotta try it out. Obviously, it's Carmageddon. It's like the third big car combat franchise. So we'll take a look at that. It will probably break the stream and leave me with nothing to show for it. But we do have a successful run with Club Kid. So at least there's that. I am Fiendly, and I thank you for watching Twisted Monday.